Hey
Hey
besties!
besties!
The word feminism is about giving women a voice. But haven't women been heard since all these years?
Or
Or
is
is feminism
feminism about
about
making
making that
that
voice
voice heard,
heard,
respected,
respected, and
and
valued equally? Hi everyone, you're welcome to another episode of Curious Mind. And on today's episode of Curious Mind, we will be talking about a very important topic, and it is feminism. Is it misunderstood or misinterpreted? And I am your host for today, Vanessa Akin today.
Prosperity Suji.
Okay, so let's go right into today's topic. Prosper, when the word feminism comes to your mind, what comes to your head? Like, what's that thing about feminists that comes to your mind?
Okay, so when we say feminism, I feel like most people don't even know what feminism is.
Mm,
Also, when you go to a crowd now, you go to a place full of people, I say feminism. Some people get angry, some people will feel yes, empowerment. Some
mm,
people will be like, this one's come again. Do you understand?
mm,
Feminism is honestly just wanting basic equal rights
mm,
as with men. Do you understand?
mm,
You're a man, I'm a woman, we're the same thing. You have
mm,
equal rights. If you have
mm.
equal rights, something to this, I also have equal rights to that. Do you understand? As a politician, I can still be a politician. Do you
Yeah,
understand? As a banker,
definitely.
I can still be a banker. Do you understand? That's all feminism is all about too. But I don't know why people are so pressured or people are so intimidated by the word feminism. Do you understand? I
Mm,
feel like every woman should be feminist because what do you mean you don't want the same equal rights as a man? What do you mean you still don't want to become a president? Do you
mm,
understand? But most people don't just feel like, oh, me, I want to be. I just feel like a man should be the head or man should be the leader. Do you understand? I'm very happy that the world is becoming more current and we're beginning
mm,
to press out. I know last week to talk about rape and everything. Do you
yeah,
understand? So I feel like using our platform to create awareness to those sort of things really matters. And the fact
mm,
that this March is even Women's Month. Do you understand?
exactly.
So what better way to have feminism? We have feminism, we have misogyny.
Yeah,
Misogyny is basically men prejudice towards women. Do you understand?
mm,
And some females are even misandrist. They don't want to even see any man. They hate
yeah,
men in existence. They hate them being in their space. Do you understand? I feel like this society, Nigeria, honestly, is a patriarchal society.
yeah.
And men are always,
I don't think it's just Nigeria. I
yeah,
feel it's Africa.
most of the years in Africa. You're very correct. Yes.
Africa in total. They don't
Yeah.
want to see when they feel like, oh, when a man is here in a particular space
Mm-hmm.
ruling that particular, like, his
Yes.
territory, a
Yeah.
woman is not meant to be there.
Yes. Actually, even in the whole world, up to now, we still don't have a first USA female president.
Mm,
When Larry Clinton when she didn't win, when
yeah,
Kamala when she didn't win, even okay, I just finished my law school this year
yeah,
rather. So even just we just had the first female DG, like in the whole nineties, Indian law school has been established. She
mm,
just came into position this 2026. Can you
mm,
imagine? All these years they've all been men. I can't tell
mm,
that there haven't been potential women too that have done
mm,
this task. Do you understand? But the first female DG was appointed this year. Do you understand? So that's about this country. Do you understand? And I also just want females to also want better for themselves. Do you understand? I feel
yeah.
like while growing up,
Don't,
our forefathers, our foremothers, our grandmothers, they've always been taught that okay, just be
you're supposed to
traditional.
be
Yes,
submissive.
bow, don't have any man of your own.
Yeah.
As early as what 16, 17, you're already given to a man. You
Mm,
have no plan of your own. You have no what is cool, what is aspiration,
yeah.
what is education.
It's
Just
just in.
go to your husband's house, prepare food, give birth, take care of your
And
children.
there are some cultures that believe there's no place for a woman,
Yeah, except for the kitchen.
your except for the kitchen, which is actually very wrong,
Yeah,
because we are in a society whereby things are actually changing.
yeah,
Do you understand? You see women that are controlling
yeah.
positions that even men, when they put them there, they might not really be.
They feel inferior.
Do you
Yes.
get? So it's not just about, oh, I'm a woman, I don't have a word, I don't have a say in this particular era.
Uh-huh.
You have a say. Whatever a man is doing, a
Can do
woman can
better.
do better. So don't try to limit yourself to say, oh, it's a man's thing or it's a man's world. I'm not supposed to be in that particular space.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be seen there. You can do anything.
And
Do
then
you
the funny thing is that
understand?
most people now refer to the Bible. When the Bible said, "Oh, God said you should submit to your husband." Yes, we know that,
You are
but
meant to submit, but you are not meant to be.
you're not a
I
slave.
don't want to.
You're not a
Yes,
slave
you're
to.
not
You're
a
not a slave to
slave.
anybody. Do you understand? You have a mind of your own. If your man wants to achieve his dreams, you have your own plans to achieve your dreams, and you carry it out by yourself. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So basically, I just feel like and this thing is even down to marriage, everything, marriage, economically, politically, even down to property ownership. You
Mm,
see, most people, husbands or men in general, like that trend that say when your boyfriend chooses your phone and then you put the phone in his own name. So if anything happen, when people break up, we collect the money, we collect the phone back.
It's not supposed to be like
Even
that.
cars to property, people put their names in the sale of land for document, whatever
Mm.
thing. Do you understand? Instead of putting them and their wife's name because of anything. Do you understand kind of
Even
thing?
even
So it says
even
a lot.
even as a woman, if
Mm-hmm.
you're the one, if you're the owner of the property,
They
if
put their
you're
they
you
put their
don't have to
husband's
put
name.
your husband's name
Mm-hmm.
because I used my money to
Some
purchase
even
that
put
land.
their husband's last name. They put their own personal maiden name. Do you
Do you
understand?
get? I
Mm-hmm.
purchased that land with my money. I did not collect the money from you. So I have every right to say, okay, I want to put the name, the name, like everything should
It's
be in
bring your
my
name.
name.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
But some men will come up and be like, oh, you are married to me. I feel like they've used the word marriage
To
to
brainwash many
brainwash
people.
a lot of women.
Yeah.
They've caged them, and it's
Mm-hmm.
not meant to be like that. Marriage is something is a joyful thing. Do you
Mm-hmm.
understand? But at the same time, you should not use that as a privilege to now pin your wife down and
Yeah.
then you limit her
That's
to
why
so many
if you
things.
have 10 Gen Zs here, it's not getting married. Like what do you
Mm-mm.
want to tell them?
Yeah,
Nothing. And even the parents know. I have a friend there. Marriage, oh, children, oh,
I
they
have
don't
I
want.
have a friend like
Plenty
that
of them.
too.
I'm like, I don't really blame them if you think about it, to be honest, because them too, they've
Yeah,
seen, and also, they say what you see is what, makes us the way we are. Do you understand?
yeah.
Because their own parents, they've seen how they were, and they're like, I don't want this for myself. Do you
Mm-hmm.
understand? Even if the child so bad, I'm going to adopt. Do you understand?
Mm.
So, like, they see things beyond, like, beyond what people see on social media. Do you understand? They feel it, but they can experience it, and they can feel this in reality.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, I don't really blame them. Don't get married because of the patriarchy system, and it's just so crazy. Men just feel like
Yeah.
when they've had you, yeah, it belongs to them. You pay your buy price already, so you're
Mm.
theirs. Anything. It's just a baby making machine. Just give
Some
birth,
men will
take care
actually
of the
even tell
house,
you that oh, I married you to
to just
continue
give
the
birth.
legacy
Yes,
and all of that.
legacy, just have a child.
No,
Like we are more than
you
that. We
can't
are
do
more than
that
just
with
vessels
me.
to just give birth for. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
We're not baby making machines. Baby machine, go to, I don't know. Go to, I don't know where you go to. But honestly, women deserve more. Do you understand? I'm very
Yeah,
happy that women are opening their eyes and going to stand for themselves. Do you understand? We have many
yeah.
big women now, women that rule the world, that have
Mm-hmm.
companies, that are doing
That
that
are
great
doing the
things
work
in life.
underground
Yes,
and
they are
then
being CEOs, being their own boss ladies, and I'm really
yeah,
up for that. Honestly, do you understand? There's one funny story about one woman. I don't know if you saw it. She was crying on, I think, on
yeah. I saw
TikTok.
it. I
Yes,
saw
she
it.
was saying that, oh, because she's into hair business, wig business.
Mm,
Went to Vietnam to stock her hair and wigs and everything. And when she got back home, her husband had sold all her properties. She
imagine.
had a house of over 800 million naira plus.
And funny enough,
I'm coming. She had a house document. The
mm,
husband took the document and sold it without her consent.
mm,
Can you imagine? And also, I see bitter, still harassed her, still put her to a pop. If you see her face, sold her and
I saw
everything.
the
And even
video.
some men to even go as far as even putting their wives into debt. I have a friend. Her mom is still paying her daddy's debt up till now, and they're already divorced though.
Mm,
You understand? So like, what is? So I told my friend, they're like, what's even for the marriage? What's even in from the marriage? Do you understand? What can I
yeah.
even gain from the marriage? Do you understand? I don't really blame them honestly. It's only who has a happy home that can really say, oh, I
Even
also
the
want
happy
to.
home self gone, there's also one thing or the other
Mm-hmm,
happening behind closed
mm-hmm.
doors. Just that it just depends on how you are able to manage it. So it's not about you saying that you have to be submissive to a man. I feel like most women actually have that mentality already that
Yes, that
whatever my
yeah,
husband
says
says
it's final.
stands. I
Some
don't
person
have
says
a
not
say
do that
of my own.
honestly, but so if I have something to say, if my mother says A, I can say B, and let's to a reasonable man to
Mm,
okay, look at my angle to okay, but I just feel like it's better. Then come to
yeah.
a compromise. Not that you now make your own decision. Like my decision is final, or my decision is
Mm,
the best. Do you understand? That's what
mm,
actually angers me. Do you understand? It's we're all equal. God will equally.
mm.
I feel like most men are very egoistic
And another
because God
thing,
said that they get them out of their own ribs. So they feel like and they're the main foundation.
another thing I want to also add is that being a feminist doesn't mean you have to be rude
Yes,
about
yeah,
making your voice known
yes.
or making your voice
Mm-hmm.
heard. You can as well pass an information without being aggressive
Yeah.
about it. Do you understand? Because most people always misunderstand, like
That's why they don't
they
study
misinterpret
feminism.
it.
Yes,
They'll be
yes.
like, oh, as a feminist, you should be aggressive, you should be this. No, you can't get power by being aggressive. You need to be calm at some point. Your voice is you can there's a way they say it in mass communication. It's, how do they even put it? You communicate. You don't have to shout when
Mm-hmm.
communicating. You can as well pass your information in a very subtle way. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that's one thing I think feminists
Need
need
to
to
actually, yeah,
actually talk and adjust adjust themselves on.
yeah. So basically, at the end of the day, it's not about hating men or hating, the male gender. It's basically standing up for
Mm,
your own rights, knowing what you stand for, knowing your own values and being your own boss lady. So girls out there, make your own choices, be independent. No, for no man
Yeah.
to give you any
You
decisions.
can't, and there's something they say that you can't be a feminist without having money. That's wrong.
Yes.
You can be broke and also know your rights.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about you having money that makes you say, "Oh,
Yes, you're
I'm now a
feminist. Yeah, I told
feminist."
that story
No.
to pass that for another day. If not, if
Yeah.
that story, if continue this podcast, they won't finish here. We won't finish today, so let's just end at this point.
Mm.
So that'll be all for today, besties. So if you like this episode, follow us, share and like and comment on our social media platforms. On Facebook, we are Very Radio Media. On Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, we are Very Radio. Thank you for listening to us today. I'm your host, Papa Suji.
I came today, Vanessa.
Until next time, bye
Bye,
guys.
guys.